So you think it takes a lot of back-breaking effort or heavy machinery in order to prepare your garden for planting? I'm Kenny Point at veggiegardeningtips.com, and today I want you to stand back and watch me plow through this garden with nothing but this. I get a lot of questions from people asking me, well, what exactly is a raised bed? Because they hear me talking and raving about how I grow my gardens using raised beds. And there's some misconceptions. Some people, when they hear it, they think that, oh, your garden is going to be on a table, it's going to be raised up. Others think that it's going to be high above the ground, or that you have to have a wooden frame in order to have a raised bed. But here's a perfect example of one of my beds, and you can see it's slightly raised, but it's not that much higher than the ground around it. Now it's pretty easy because one of the things with raised beds, you never ever step on the bed itself. So that helps you to avoid compacting it. So your ground is going to stay a lot looser than it would if you were growing in rows and you were always walking off throughout the garden. This way you don't have to worry about stepping on the garden bed itself and compacting the soil. So therefore, when it's time to prepare the bed for planting, I use my digging fork. And you know, I've been growing in this. I put a layer of compost on top, but all I'll do is put the digging fork down in the ground and just lift it up a little bit. I'm not turning the soil over because I don't want to mix it. Also don't want to bring up weed seeds from down deep below. All I want to do is loosen the soil. And you can see, you know, it's not that compacted to begin with. And again, that's because I use raised beds. But I'll go throughout the entire bed, just loosening it the same way. Once I've gone through and I've loosened the soil, I like to use a cultivator like this one, and I'll just go back over and run this. And I can use this kind of as a rake, and also use it to break up any clods of soil that are on top. So I just use this to work, and also I'm mixing the compost into the top layer of the soil. And now this is ready to plant in. It's loose enough. I could plant transplants, I could plant seeds, whatever I need to do. This garden is ready to go. So this is a idea for you to use if you're interested in raised beds. I'd say go for it. Thank you.